wanted to do something for my nephew Grant, who is a year and a half old. I searched for existing projects using Arduino and I found this one for inspiration. As I started to gather materials for my project, my idea shifted, and it's interesting to see how the design of my project has shifted from the beginning. And for instance, after purchasing blue fabric and having some white material in hand, I thought, oh, a sky would be an appropriate base for the colors that I used. And Grant likes birds, so I thought that would be a nice touch as well. I also wanted to make 3 different switches that had various functions. I wanted one switch that stayed on, the light stayed on when you pressed it, and one switch that only stayed on when you pushed the button, and then another that made sound. So I started with what I thought would be the most difficult task, and that would be coding the music. I also had to decide on a song, so I chose the first 13 notes of a song that I had written for Grant's family.
If you look under here, there's a potentiometer. That gives more voltage to the sound. And if I turn it this way, it makes the light turn.
I tried working on other code on my own, but I really didn't get very far. I realized that I really needed some humans to help me. So I looked up makerspaces in Orange County and I found this group. I was extremely nervous to go as this was my first meetup ever. But I realized that people are people, and I found the group to be very helpful and very willing to share their expertise and to collaborate with me on what it is that I was trying to do. And I found a computer engineer who was quite helpful, and with great ease he helped me solve some structural problems that I was having. So with my code and my switches working, I redrew my design so to determine where to sew the conductive thread, and I used the thread as part of my design, and you'll see kind of the gray outline on each of the figures. And I began to sew, and I sewed and tested and sewed and tested and sewed and tested until finally I had a product that I was proud of, and I think Grant liked it too.
You did it! You did it! Let's see the light. You did it. You saw it. The light. The light.
Baba.
Light. You did it!
Lights.